Yo, what's up? My name is Petralis Team. Welcome to episode 15 of Road to 1 million Pokeyen from scratch. Hope you guys are all having a great day. We're starting this episode with 310,000 Pokeyen. Doing pretty well. What's our hours played? We can see 19 hours played, around 5 gym badges. Today, our main goal is going to be working towards that 6th gym badge in Saffron City. So I'm going to be having to deal with that. I'm not sure how difficult it's going to be. I haven't tested it yet. I haven't tried it yet. And I haven't thought about it too much yet. But we're going to be seeing the answer to that. We're going to be testing how difficult it's going to be. I probably want to replace my Hitmonlee with my Snorlax before I forget. I think it's going to be at least more worthwhile to have that tanky Pokemon as kind of a safe switch instead of that Hitmonlee as an aggressor. But today's episode is going to be all about completing the Saffron City gym, battling all the way through it, and then if we have any extra time or if I want to keep playing, I'll probably be either clearing out the route over here to the right side or doing some Safari Zone farming for some Pokeyen. So yeah, we're pretty, we're well into the challenge, 310k. I want to make sure, I don't know if I need to develop every trainer or not. I don't remember the route for this. I'm actually going to look up the route for this gym really quickly because I don't want to have to defeat more trainers than necessary, especially since I'm approaching level cap, or I'm level capped on 2 of my Pokemon. I'll be right back. I'm going to go ahead and check the quick puzzle route for this gym. Alright, I think I have the right route down. I wonder if I'll have to battle any trainers. So I think, actually I already forgot the first one. So A to C, I think this is going to be top left, if I'm following this correctly, and then over to I. So where does he take me down here? So I think I could actually get through this without battling any trainers. If that's correct, that's pretty. Is it taking me to Sabrina? Wow. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, that's a huge. I didn't expect that. That's gonna save a ton of time. Maybe this episode will just. I mean, as long, dude. If I just defeat this right here, this episode could be a lot of Safari farming, which would be incredible because then I can make some decent Pokeyen. I actually have no listings up on the GTL right now, which sucks. I want to make sure I have a decent amount of listings up at least most of the time to be able to using that time effectively. I'm gonna go ahead and fake out, and hopefully I can get a payday off. I haven't thought about my strategy much for this at all. I think I'm literally just going to be. I think I'm gonna be bringing in Blossom here. I don't know if I'm bringing in Blossom or Blastoise. Maybe Blastoise is safer. I'm trying to think. Blastoise might be the better option. I'm pretty sure nothing is going to be able to hit him for super effective, as opposed to a lot of things in here might have Signal Beam to hit Blossom. Oh yeah, I also have Bite on Blastoise. No, yeah, this is definitely the play. The question is, if I just Rain Dance, Surf is always going to do more damage than Bite. If I start setting up with Rain Dance, Shell Smash, I think that's the best play. Oh, they switch too, so that's really good. Although I do set up a Rain Dance for the Slowbro, it's kind of bad. So the question here is, what move is he gonna have to hit me for super effective? I think nothing. Maybe Thunder Punch if he's crazy. But let's Shell Smash once and see where it goes from there. And I can always bite him since he's Psychic Water, which is nice. Okay, we Shell Smash once. He's going to use Scald. That's totally fine. The burn would be pretty bad, though, because burn would reduce my bite damage. Okay, thankfully I didn't get burn. I'm going to go ahead and just bite now with 1 Shell Smash up, because I just don't want to risk getting burned by the Scald. It's a 30% chance to burn. The flinch is huge. That flinch is actually important, because if he gets a Scald, if he keeps throwing off Scald, if he throw off 1 more Scald, then it's a 60% chance for me to get burned, and a burn is actually going to hurt me because it's gonna half my physical damage. A lot of casual players don't know that. If your Pokemon is burned, that Pokemon deals half, or it deals 50% physical damage, which is insane. It's very, very strong. I don't need Aqua Tail, so I have Surf on that Dragonair. And it's modest, even though it's kind of mixed, but okay. Leftovers heal is nice. I'm in a really good spot from this point on. So actually here, Surf is going to do more damage, I'm pretty sure. Let me actually no, it definitely does because I'm in Rain. So Bite is going to get doubled to 120 because of super effective. Surf is going to get Stab, which is going to put it to 1. I think it already does more damage just with Stab, let alone with Rain. Because Stab is going to increase it by 45? So that'll put it to 125, which is already more than Bite. That's crazy. And then the 50% damage boost from Rain. So yeah, definitely Surf. That's an important thing. I think a lot of casual players or a lot of players there would just click Bite, just because just instinctively it says super effective, but Surf actually does more damage there. So it's an important thing to consider. Let's see what he brings in. Jinx. Jinx can have like Ice Punch. I don't think this. Yeah, it's definitely gonna have nothing that can one-shot me. I'm gonna go ahead and throw up the Rain. Should be pretty safe too. Yeah, Blastoise made this gym pretty easy. If I just had Blossom, this gym could have been a lot more difficult because they have a lot of stuff that could hit it for super effective. Definitely going to throw up the Surf, do a ton more damage, especially in Rain. Nice. Easy peasy. I'm really surprised at how easy this gym. I guess all the gyms can't be hard. Like, dude, Koga and Erika were like so difficult. So I think from going from there, I'm just like, this thing could have Hidden Power Grass, actually. If this thing outspeeds me, it could really well, very well have Hidden Power Grass, but the Shell Smash speed boost is really going to save me there. I actually want to check the base stat speed on Blastoise. I never remember it well enough. Yeah, 78. Blastoise isn't that fast. It's actually slightly slower than Venusaur. Venusaur has an 80 base stat speed. Then I think Charizard's like a 97 question mark? I don't know if I can, yeah, I mean, I can't check right now, but I think Charizard has like a 90 or 97 base stat speed, something around there. I should be able to throw up the Surf and sweep Sabrina pretty easily. Easy peasy. Okay, well, I beat the gym. Now what's this episode about? It's probably going to be about clearing some routes and safari farming, I guess. I just didn't expect it to be this easy. I, first of all, didn't expect to be able to, dodge through every... Got my thing up to level 50. What was the TM I got? I didn't even see. That was incredible. TM4. Calm Mind, I'm pretty sure. I think it's Calm Mind. Calm Mind's a really good move, actually. Let me make sure I get out of here correctly. I don't remember how, but I'll figure it out some way. I don't know if that was right. I think I have to go up here, don't I? Anyways, I'll figure it out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I mean, I'm just surprised how fast that was, how easy that was. I don't know if I went the right way there or not. I don't think I did. But anyways, I'm going to figure this out. I'll see you guys in a sec. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys when I'm farming Safari Pokes, I guess. Get those listings flowing. Get that extra Pokeyen flowing, and I'll see you guys there. Okay, we made it out of the gym. I'm flying back to Fuchsia City now, and I don't want this, I don't want all the money making in this method or in this series to be from safari hunting, so I do really think about that. This may be one of the last times I do safari hunting, or maybe I'll come back to it when it's time to finish up the Pokeyen needed for the series or something like that, but I definitely don't want all of the Pokeyen to be made throughout the series to be from safari hunting. A lot of it's just from catching Pokemon. A lot of it's from doing trainer battles, doing gym battles. Like I got like what 4K from Erika or Sabrina, excuse me. Yeah, around 4K Pokemon from Sabrina. I want to be able to have my Meowth be a good payday Pokemon, like eventually. The issue is it's just so underleveled at the moment still. Like it's only level 21. I use it like every single battle, and it's still just so underleveled. It actually would be really good to here. Let me actually go ahead and go do one Pokemon battle outside of the Safari Zone so I can level up my Blastoise. Since it's level capped, I just want it to be able to gain all the levels that it has kind of stored up. So let's just go to the right here really quick. I also want to I don't know if Ditto can be found here. Let me go up here. Let me just here. Better plan. Let's go ahead and clear out this route properly. I have to go get this Pokeball up here. Let's just clear out the rest of this route and level up our Pokemon to the level 50 cap, and we'll move on from there. And I'll probably be back to the Safari Zone after I clear out this route. But we're starting this route at around 314k. It's important to keep in mind. All right, on to the first trainer. This should be pretty easy peasy, but I do want to get an idea of what kind of Pokemon I'm going to be seeing, what I'm going to be dealing with. So they lay with Ivysaur. That's pretty interesting. This might be one of the trainers that there's like a couple trainers in this region that lead with like Ivysaur, Charmeleon, or like have like kind of like the starters, which is really cool. So maybe this is one of them, but it should be easy peasy no matter what. And I'll just see you guys after I'm done with it. Okay, went ahead and got my Blastoise levels in XP, leveled up to around 48.5. So he didn't have that much XP stored. Also, this person has Ivysaur and Bulbasaur. That's kind of funny. that was their Pokemon pool. But yeah, he went up to level 48.5, pretty solid. Blossom could also use some levels. I'm actually pretty happy that I'm keeping kind of 2 Pokemon leveled up to a decent amount. Usually when I do story runs, at least in the traditional games, what always ends up happening is that I just end up like fully leveling 1 Pokemon. And I just use like my starter, usually my starter. I usually just use my starter to carry me through the entire game and never turn back and never use any other Pokemon. So it's nice to be able to kind of, use multiple Pokemon throughout this run and create a serious, like solid, somewhat well-rounded team where each Pokemon kind of has different uses and such. Like even like Dragonair, I can bring in and use Dragon Rage and it can be like super useful. It also has Surf and Dragon Tail, which Dragon Tail can be super useful and it can be used to like, switch out my opponent's Pokemon, use this Pokemon as a kind of a phaser if it can live in attack. Murkrow is definitely just like a sacrifice swap, which, can be important and is nice to have. And then Snorlax is kind of like my wall safe swap, where I can swap to it and he shouldn't necessarily die, but he also shouldn't be able to do a whole lot of damage. He kind of just swaps to force my opponent to either make a swap or waste some turns or make a move that way. So yeah, it's just nice that each person on my team has some value. My Blastoise and my Blossom are obviously my big sweepers. Meowth is my fake out Paydaymon, and then I've explained everything else. I don't know, it's cool to have value in each one of my Pokemon slots on the team, and it's important to try to do that, even if you have Pokemon that are just over leveled and Pokemon that are like carrying you through. In PokeMMO, the storyline is so difficult, it's really important to fill out your other slots with at least some value. So I'm going to keep clearing some of these trainers, and I'll see you guys soon. Okay, my Blastoise leveled up to 49 and actually has a chance to learn Hydro Pump. I don't think I want to learn Hydro Pump, although it is kind of close and kind of tempting. The issue is I can just set up Rain and then have my Surf do a ton more damage. And I don't think, if there's any situation where I'm needing Rain plus Hydro Pump damage, I probably should just be switching to another Pokemon. I'm not going to learn Hydro Pump for the time being, although it is really tempting. And I love kind of going those like high power moves. They can be super, super good through the storyline, but they just ruin so much consistency. And I should be consistent enough with my Blastoise right now. Having Surf, having Rain Dance, having Shell Smash, and the Bite secondary move. Plus the flinch on Bite is actually super crucial. 30% chance to flinch is, no joke. It's a serious thing to consider when choosing what move to use. So there's that trainer taken down. Currently at 318,000. This might put me to like 319k. Let's see what this gives me. 500. I don't know if it already factored in. Almost 319k Pokeyen. There's a double battle here that I can do. Ooh, I ran into this accidentally kind of too fast. There's so many trainers actually on this side. I want to make sure I head left down here before I head any further northeast. I need to do a couple of things. I need to go pick up some items that I kind of forgot or haven't really thought about in a long time. So there's 2 items that I can get from Professor Oak's aids that are really important to me. Not really important, but I should get my free one, basically. The 2 items are going to be Amulet Coin and Everstone. So these are the 2 items that I can get from Professor Oak's aids that I haven't gotten already. Both of these items are consumables, so they're not Everstone isn't, or it can be. Everstone's most important use is that it's consumable and it's used in breeding to 100% transfer over a nature. So I definitely should go get my free one. It is going to be untradeable, so I'm not going to be able to sell it or anything, but it's still important to, if I ever want to breed, I might as well just grab it because it's going to be nice to have that free one. So let me go ahead and grab, there's a Pokeball up here. I want to avoid trainers if possible. TM Whirlwind, it's actually a really good TM. Whirlwind is actually used on certain like bird Pokemon in PvP to be able to phase out your opponent's Pokemon. But yeah, let me go ahead and figure out what I'm doing from here. Okay, so I believe the Everstone should be on the 2nd floor of the PC in this area. So he's either going to be up here or he was down there. Maybe they moved him. Yeah, I think they moved him, at least in PokeMMO. So he should be this dude right here. This is the guy who should give me an Everstone and I think something else. Maybe it might just be an Everstone. I think it's Everstone. Yeah, I've got that enough. Thank you. Okay, I got a free Everstone from him. Everstones are around like 5k, I think, but this one actually isn't untradeable. Wow, so I actually could just go ahead and sell this for the 5k if I want to. It might come down to that if I need to, but it's also just nice to hold on to it. I actually didn't know that. That's pretty surprising. There's also an Amulet Coin I can go grab. Amulet Coin is a really important one. Amulet Coins are 20k pop. and they're very, very good because you have to pop an amulet coin every single time you do a gym run, which most people do gym runs every single day. So, or not most people, at least you try to. Okay, another dude. I think he also gives me like 30 Ultra Balls. Amulet coin. At least that's what the wiki says, but guess not. That's totally fine. Is the amulet coin? Okay, the amulet coin is untradeable. That makes sense. But yeah, the amulet coin is going to give you 1.5 times money gain from trainers and NPCs specifically. Really, really cool. An item which increases the amount of money from trainer battles for a short period of time. Yeah, it's really cool. That one is untradeable. It's interesting they make that one untradeable, but not the Everstone. That's a really, really interesting choice to me. So I'm going to go ahead and I guess just fly back to Fuchsia, heal up, and then figure out if I want to go back into the Safari Zone or if there's some other money-making method I would like to try out before that. But yeah, we have a lot of time in this episode to just test and kind of make some Pokeyen and do whatever I want to do. And then next episode, we'll probably be moving on to kind of Blaine's Cinnabar Island and Halloween Mansion, you know, etc., etc. Yeah, I think I'm just going to head back into the Safari Zone. I'm actually going to try my luck, I think, and head over to the Chansey area. It's not necessarily the best spot to farm, but it's really nostalgic for me. For those who don't know, I might have mentioned this in a prior, actually, Road to 1 Million video, but back in the day, Pokeyen used to not be tradable. So the currency in game used to be lucky eggs, which is a crazy thing to think about. And back then, lucky eggs were a non-consumable item that boosted all experience gain by 1.5 times or 2 times. I think it was 1.5. I don't remember if it was 1.5 or 2, but it was a experiencing boosting item that all you had to do was hold the item on like your party leading Pokemon and you would get that boosted XP. It was very, very powerful, very, very good, and then it ended up getting nerfed into a consumable, and then a lot of stuff happened. Pokeyen became tradable, a ton of stuff. This is an interesting catch. I don't think it's worth noting or anything like that, but still a worthwhile catch to some extent. Probably just get released, but that's okay. I think it's over here, this area. But anyways, back in the day, yeah, I think it's right over here. Everyone would always be in this area because everyone would always be trying to catch Chanseys because that was the only currency in the game. So people would always be in this kind of patchy area. And it's just cool to remember and think about like how many player characters were stacked on top of each other, like running back and forth in such a small area. This was the end game of PokeMMO back in the day, which is hilarious. Nowadays, the Safari Zone is kind of the early game. Back in the day, it was like the end game. Like the end game was all about farming in this spot, back and forth until you got a Chansey. And I believe it was a 5% chance to encounter a Chansey, a 5% chance to catch the Chansey, and then a 5% chance for it to have the lucky egg. Something along those lines. It was unbelievably unlikely to get a lucky egg, and that's why there were so few in the economy, and that's why it was a perfect item to be used as the main driving source of the economy. I've had a lot of males. We get really lucky. That's why it was just such a good source, because it was one of the best items in the game, if not the best item, on top of it being just so rare. I'm going to start throwing some Pokeballs. I only have 320 steps, but I have so many Pokeballs left, so it's actually worth to just throw some Pokeballs and not throw a rock. The best chance to catch a Pokemon in the Safari Zone is always just to ball, but sometimes you'll see me rock to kind of speed things up and also to not waste balls. It can be important. You kind of have to just switch up whenever you want. Obviously, it's always more if you really need to catch the Pokemon. Ooh, a thick club. That's very cool. Not really worthwhile stats, but yeah, thick club. Thick club is a really cool item. It used to be really important back in the day because Marowak was OU, like way back in the day. Gen 1 to 3 kind of times. Yeah, now it's like 2K. Not really a worthwhile item, but cool to get one. If I ever want to run a Marowak comp on this account in NU, it's nice to have one. Thick Club is an item specific to Marowak and Cubone, and it just I think it straight up doubles the attack of Cubone and Marowak. So a very powerful item, but obviously specific to those Pokemon only. But anyways, I'm gonna kind of stop my Safari rambles, type flashback kind of talking content for now, and I'll just see you guys when I have a decent catch. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you're having an incredible day, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Now this is a weird catch. I actually almost don't know what to make of this. I think this might be noted, but this would really only be noted if I planned to breed with it. This Pokemon is, I'm going to put it as noted ? It's so on the borderline of like, I don't think this is going to sell for anything, but at the same time, I don't want to release it. I'll mark it as noted question mark and kind of, as long as I don't need box space, I can just keep it there and, you know, do with as I please. It's probably just a release, at least eventually. One day that'll probably just end up getting released, but I would like to keep it in the meantime if possible. Bit of a hoarder with Pokemon, but, you know, that's how it goes, I guess. Let's go ahead and check this catch before I cut the recording. Let's see if this Nidoran male was any good. Our last biggest catch was a Nidoran male. This could actually just be a straight noted. It is Jolly Nature, which is pretty good and has a lot of attacking stats. It's missing speed and special defense, obviously, but it's male. The fact that this one's male makes it a bit more different than the female Nidoran. That's still gonna be like not a great sell. Like that'll still sell for like what, 3K maybe, like 2 to 3K. Not a lot of Pokeyen, but it might sell for something. He fled immediately. Maybe I should have just Safari Balled that. I'm not sure, but I'll see you guys with the next important catch. Okay, now this is actually a great catch. So this is a male Cubone with Adamant Nature. The nature is very important with these stats. So this is incredible. This Cubone is only missing attack. It has 0 special attack, which is really funny. The only stat this Cubone is missing is attack. So this would be a perfect breeder. I could either make a Cubone out of this or make any sort of monster egg group Pokemon, a physical attacker with this. So what I mean by that is what's going to end up happening is I'm going to buy a female monster egg group Pokemon, or a Ditto if I want a Marowak, but a female monster egg group Pokemon of the Pokemon that I desire. I'm going to have it have like 25 plus attack and then 20 plus in all the other stats, or maybe 25 plus speed, depending on what it is, you know, etc., etc. But having 25 plus in all the other stats, and then I'm going to Adamant Nature, and I'm going to Everstone that and carry it over. So I'm going to be able to give the nature, the correct nature to a Pokemon that needs it, and then also raise the attack. So I think it'll be, this is a really great monster egg group breeder, really great catch. I could use this to make a ton of Pokemon, anything in the monster egg group, of course, and then I could also just use this with a Ditto if I want to make a Marowak. So I didn't label it. Oops. I don't know yet, but some future goals post 1 million Pokeyen could end up being like making a competitive team for OU, UU, or NU. I'd prefer NU, obviously, as that's the tier that I play, but I think it could be really cool to kind of increasingly add challenges as the account goes on, just to like see this account grow and to really see this account progress to kind of a like main account status. I think would be really exciting and really interesting. Making your first 1 million Pokeyen, beating your first region, creating your first competitive team, participating in, getting a utility Smeargle, getting an HM friend, like getting all of those resources that any sort of main account really needs. I think it'll be really cool to see this account kind of gather. But that's it for now. That's my main plans on that. I'll see you guys with the next good catch. Alright, a very weird catch. 2 times 0 and then like below 10 in the 3 other stats, but then a 1 times 31 speed. So, I mean, that'll just sell as a 1 times 31 Pokemon, but really, really weird IVs on this one. Still a nice 1 times 31 catch. I think this is what, Monster Field? It might be yeah, Monster is nice. Field Aid Group is definitely a good aid group just because there's so many Pokemon in it, but Monster is a good aid group because there's some really good Pokemon in it. So what if we went, yeah, 31 speed, Monster. The lowest one is going to be around 10K. That's really, really nice. What if we went Field? I think it's going to be around, yeah. Oh, wow, someone super undersold this. I could technically buy this Wailmer really quick, and I think I might actually do that. I'm going to buy this Wailmer really quick and then sell it later, and I'll be able, I'll only make like a 2K profit on it because, as you can see, the lowest price is 8,500, and you have to, there's a listing fee of 1K, so I really am only going to make like 2K on that flip. But with this kind of account, it's always nice to have any small margin of Pokeyen to be made is going to be pretty helpful towards that 1 million. So I'll keep catching Pokemon in the Safari Zone, and I'll see you guys soon. Alright, there's our first Chansey encounter. You love to see it. The best strategy is just going to be to throw a Safari Ball and pray and hope it catches. It's very unlikely it will, but it didn't run. That's a good start at the very least. So all we can do is hope and hope and hope. Let's see. 1 wobble. I'm going to guess this is the flea. Yup, that's okay. I'll see you guys with the next Chansey or another decent Pokemon. Okay, I actually just caught my first Venomoth and added that to the Pokedex. That's pretty cool. Ooh, it had Shed Shell on it. I don't think that's a super useful item. The stats are pretty abysmal, but that's okay. We added Venomoth to the Pokedex. It actually took, I rocked it, and I Safari Balled it once, and it didn't run, but it didn't catch. Oh, there's a Scyther encounter. That's awesome. That's another like 5% encounter. I'm just going to Pokeball it or Safari Ball it. I don't need to rock it and risk it running away. I would like to catch a Scyther if possible, although this might be the flea. Okay, I didn't flee. That's, you know, that's you know, whenever at least like rare 5% of Pokemon don't immediately flee, that's always a good, you know, it's something. I'll take it. Still didn't flee. That's pretty good. I believe these Pokemon usually have like a ooh. Okay, it should be pretty gone though. Yep, that's okay. Good luck next time. Alright, another Scyther Encounter. I'm actually really running low on Pokeballs and Safari Steps, so kind of one of my you know, my last chances for Scyther. At least, ooh, 3 wobbles? Question mark? Just catch? Okay, not close though. Only have 2 Safari Balls left after this Insta-Flat. That's okay. I'll take the 3 wobbles. 3 wobbles is giving me a little bit of hope. I have around 50 Safari Steps left. Two Safari Balls. Hopefully we can get some good catches. If not, I might do one more Safari run. Maybe that's the plan. I'm not quite sure. I might do one more Safari run, and we'll see what happens there, and we'll go from there. So, just another money-making episode. I think it's just, in my opinion, it is so nice to be able to, like, play an episode, take a small break or whatever, and then, like, have all the listings in the GTL, like, be selling, and then come back and redeeming or claiming all of those listings feels so good in my opinion. So, I'm a huge, I don't know, it's one of the most satisfying feelings in my opinions. I love that. I love that stuff, so pretty cool. Alright, a nice 1x31 monster egg group breeder in attack, plus male. Super nice. Only 8 Safari Steps left, 7 Safari Steps left. This might be my last encounter. I could fish. Let's see if this Execute. Yeah, I feel like Execute is one of the Pokemon that I have the most trouble with. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw. I'm gonna start Super Rodding. I only have 1 Safari Ball left, or maybe I'll switch to Old Rod. I'm not sure. I'm gonna try some rods. So I don't have to. I'm not gonna be. It's so unlikely that I'll be able to get another encounter with that many steps, but I'm having unluck with this as well. Let's see if this Goldeen is male. If this Goldeen is female, okay. I'm about to say, if this Goldeen is female, I might literally just run. But it insta-fled. Okay, maybe I should just go for... I'm going to go for a Magikarp and just Old Rod. Just play it safe. I'm pretty sure the catch rate on, like, Old Rod is much higher than on Super Rod. Like, the chance of getting a Pokemon. I could be wrong, but... I'm going to go ahead and rock this as well. See if, okay, it does stay. I'm pretty sure rocking a Magikarp does make it a 100% guaranteed catch, but we'll test that theory right here. Yep, I'm pretty sure it does, but I could be wrong. Okay. So, I have a ton of Pokemon. If I want to go sort through them now, I can. I also could just head right back into the Safari Zone. I'm going to take a quick sec to think about that and decide, and I'll see you guys in a sec. Okay, I think this is actually just going to be a good time to go and head back to the PC, sort through my Pokemon, list whatever I need to on the GTL, and then, yeah, I can do that, and then leave, and then come back next episode, and next episode I'll be working my way towards Cinnabar Island, and I can also check the GTL and see what I've gained. I might just start recording for next episode directly after I sort through these Pokemon, but we'll see what happens, but, so I might have to collect the Pokeyen next episode, but we'll see. Anyways, I'm going to sort through these Pokemon, and see you guys in a sec with what I'm selling and everything. Okay, first things first, I want to go ahead and list this Whalmer that I bought. I bought it for 5,500 Pokeyen. I can make a really, really quick and easy flip on it. Go ahead and sell it for 8,887. That should be a pretty easy, like, 2 to 3K flip. So super nice. If you ever see something like that while checking the price for a Pokemon, like, make sure you take advantage and just make those small flips. Like, it already sold. Like, what an absolutely free flip on that Whalmer. Super happy with that. Easy peasy. Alright, I've been very lucky on this account for a long time, but it looks like my luck is finally starting to run a little thin, as these are the only Pokemon I caught today that had really any value. I almost want to head back into the Safari Zone, but that'll have to wait for next episode. I'll probably, like, I have such an urge right now to kind of farm and catch Pokemon. Maybe next episode I'll get to the Cinnabar Island and then head back. I almost want to buy this because the IVs on this kind of breeder is nice. With this having this particle makes it worth 50k alone, so pretty dang cool. I'm not sure what I want to do. I think I want to just sell these Pokemon, cut this episode, head into the next one. But the next episode might be me farming Pokemon in the Safari at the start, or just going to Cinnabar. I think I have to earn it. I have to start, by heading to Cinnabar Island, and then afterwards I'll be like, hey, once I get there, I'll reward myself with some Safari Zone farming. So I'm gonna go ahead and start listing these, and I'll see you guys with some prices. Okay, so as you can see on a lot of these Monster 31 Attack male egg group breeders, a lot of these Pokemon have been listed really recently. So I'm actually going to go ahead and list this Nidoran male for around 9,700, similar to that listing there. I'll actually go to 9,699 just to make a little more profit. It's really not that much more, maybe like 500 to 600 more Pokeyen, but I just don't need the Pokeyen immediately. So there's no reason for me not to kind of list it for a slightly higher price and just be patient and earn that extra like 600 Pokeyen. It's very small, but it's worth it when it's going to cost me nothing. All right, it's awesome how this Nidoran with 31 speed, even though it's female, goes for around 10k. I don't know if this will take a while to sell or what, but it just seems like right now, I guess there's a super like droughtage or shortage of monster 31 speed, like monster egg group 31 speed Pokemon. It's crazy. Like the males and the females are like the same price. That's kind of insane. It really just seems like there's just such a shortage on them, so that's crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and list this thing for $9.99, and that should be able to sell eventually. And then I have these two like noted Pokemon to sell. These are the weirder ones. I actually want to hold on to this Cubone for the time being. It's just such a perfect breeder, this Cubone, for some sort of physical monster egg group dude. I'm actually just gonna hold on to it. It's so good. I would love to be able to use that on a Pokemon of my own in the future. And there's a lot of Pokemon that need that kind of breeder, but I guess I'm going to check this one first. This one might not be worth anything. I might not even be able to sell it, but I guess I can just go ahead and check it with you guys. Like, just do it live, you know, whatever, show you my process. So this is kind of what I would, these are the stats that I would mark it in as, and I would sort by lowest price. Yeah, this thing's not going to be worth anything really at all. I mean, I'll put it up. Oh, this Whismur is not even bad. It's probably not even worth listing. It's probably just not even worth a listing fee. I just don't think it's going to be able to sell. This male one might be the same. Let me change to male though. Let me change the stats accordingly. 20 plus across down like this. This one could sell for around 2k. It's probably worth listing, I guess, maybe. This one I'll go ahead and list for the $19.99. And that should be fine, but this one's such a risk of it just not even ever selling that it's just not worth listing. Like that one's gonna like lose me Pokeyen if anything. But yeah, that one was a pretty good sell. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm actually gonna change the nickname on this thing because I just don't think it's noted. I think it's just like not a great Pokemon, and that's okay. I kind of wanted to double check. I was like, I'm pretty sure this is like towing the line, but yeah, that's everything sold for now. I want to hang on to this Cubone, currently at around 318,000 Pokeyen. Thank you guys so much for watching episode 15 question mark. I'm almost forgetting episode 15, I believe, which is crazy. Thank you so much for watching episode 15 of Road to 1 Million Pokeyen from scratch. We got our 6th gym badge today, raised our max obedience level, leveled up our Blastoise, did some Pokeyen farming, farmed some Safari Zone stuff, and picked up some extra items that I forgot about over the storyline. Got that Everstone, got that Amulet coin, so a nice, good cleanup, pickup, money-making episode, plus a gym badge, plus some main storyline progress. So pretty happy with this one. Thank you guys so much. Like this video if you liked it. Dislike it if you didn't. Leave comments, questions, concerns, and criticisms in the comment section below. Commenting and liking the video also helps the algorithm, so it really helps me out. Also, please subscribe if you like the content and really want to support it. Subscribing is the best way to do that. Subscribing shows me you really like my channel, like my content. That means a lot. If you want to see daily PokeMMO content, subscribing is the best way to do it. And ringing the bell, the notification bell, is also the best way to stay up to date on daily PokeMMO content. Also, join the Discord below. If you don't always want to watch videos, but you can talk to some cool people, meet some cool people, ask some cool questions, see some cool questions get answered. You can learn a lot just from being in the Discord. You don't even have to socialize, but just seeing what questions get asked and seeing them get answered, you're going to learn a lot from this game. Or you can ask them yourself and, or learn that way. So there's a lot of ways to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching again. Hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. Peace and love from Petrowski.